We're here to solve the Sudoku by Rajesh Kumar called Fishes. There are some comments from the last time we did Sudoku puzzles about how my notation, even if the so-called either-or notes are quite useful for speed solving, sometimes it looks like it's marking too much in the grid. So we're going to go through this puzzle just visually using a pencil mark list style to see how well we get. I always have my standard way of starting these puzzles, which is to look at, multiple sets of rows for repeated digits and see, for instance, I've got two fives, I'm going to place the last five. But in this case, there's something that I think the theme brings out, which is there are these two columns that are pretty full. And so I just want to take a peek at those. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 in this set, and except for a 2 needing to be at the top or bottom, there's nothing more I see about that space. But this column looks very interesting. We've got 3, 4, 5, 8 missing, and 3, 4 are actually pointing to these two cells, which means 3 and 4 have to be in the exterior. 4 is at the absolute bottom because of a 3 already in that row. 3 is up here, and to finish the row, we have 8 and 5. Going back to my normal look, 2 8s make me look for the last position for an 8. I'm going to keep looking at 8s. I get sort of these positions. Some more 8s down there. This look at the digit 3 gives me a sense that there are 3s down here, but there's a sure 3 here, which puts another sure 3 in the grid. The last 3s are out sort of away from other numbers, so can't do more of them right now. This middle space getting pretty full, and we still have 2 2s in the center space to think about. We have a 5 here and a 5 here to complete the 5, 4, 6. 4, 6 don't see either of these spaces yet, but we get those into the grid. This 5 and this 5 come down here and place this 5, and these 5s come across, given the 5 above, to place this 5 and place this 5, so a lot of headway there. I now want to think about what's left in this box. 4, 6, 7, 9, and this 9 coming up is the key thing to look at, and coming across I see for sure I actually know exactly where that goes, which gives another 9. This 9 and this 9 sort of block to this column, so the 9 I can force to the last space there. This column's almost finished. I got 1 and 4 to go, so I see 4 and 1 based on the 1 already there has to fit in. This 4 is now scanning across, and the reason I'm looking at 4 is not just that I placed a 4, actually having placed that 4, I've got this 4. I want to get into the center, and what I see is a 4 is forming a pointing pair here. It's in one of these two cells, so we've got a 4, we've got a 6. That puts in this 4. We've got 7, 6 now to finish this box. This 6 gives me another 6, which gives me another 6, which gives me the last 6s, all for sure. The 7s I put in also look like they're going to give me a lot of progress. So this 7, the 7 coming up puts a 7 up top, 7 here, and 7 here. We have 3, 2 to finish this space, so 3, 2, and the last 3 as we talked about before. We've got 1, 2 here, we've got 2, 4, 8 up top, and this is where this 8 coming across is going to put an 8 in one of these boxes, but always an 8 here. So this is 2, 4 with a 2, a 2, and a 2, which puts in a 2 and a 1. The 1, 4 that's left over and the 4, 2 that are there, finish that out. We've got a 1 with a 9, we've got a 9 placing an 8, 8, 8, 9, and 1, and we finish the puzzle. So you can do some of the speed without necessarily writing in the either or notes, but it's still based on how to scan, and I'm guessing by the end of the grid where I was just typing fast numbers, it was not as obvious to always see where I was going. But the ways to look at weak points of the grid, the ways to consider, for instance, in this pattern, how these two columns were pretty central. Also this middle box, as we started to fill it in, we could very quickly pack it. And knowing those weak points is how you're going to increase your Sudoku solving times, get to world champion type status. So hope you learned something through this video, some rules to practice for the future, and we'll see you again soon.